Alright guys, my name is Frank. Today we're going to be having some fun in Forza Horizon 3 in the Ferrari LaFerrari. Now, as the title would suggest, I am doing this because I have finally watched the Grand Tour last night at Andy's, and today this video is basically me just having a chat about the Grand Tour and drifting this baby right here. All 950 horsepower of it, man. Such a sensational car. Now, I must warn you straight away, if you haven't seen episode 1 of Grand Tour yet, spoilers alert, I'm going to go full into the actual episode, so I'm just letting you know right now, just in case. So yeah, anyway, enough of drone mode. We're going to be going to the downhill section near Surfer's Paradise. We're literally just along the road from it right now. But anyway, Ferrari's signature dish right there, man. Fucking V12 engine. Yes. And I love how Ferrari have just made it like you can't chop and change between the electric motor or the V12. They both work in harmony all the time. I'm glad of that, because you get to hear that noise all the freaking time. That's good. That is very good indeed. Now, it looks like it's going to start to rain in a wee second, so that should help us out a wee bit. But at the same time, it probably won't, because this is a mid-engine, as I said, 950 horsepower freaking hypercar. So yeah, I think it's going to take a little bit of characteristics from the 430 Scuderia. You make mistake, I kill. That's essentially what it is. But this section is an absolute doozy when another freaking LaFerrari doesn't crash into you. But yeah, I was online a few nights ago going in here with a few of yous, I think it was. And holy shit, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But I need to get some cleaner lines going, because I'm literally just jumped onto the game after 2 days yet again. Let's see, kick it back around. Now, I was kind of worried before I started this video, thinking, is it going to spin out on me a lot? So far so good. It doesn't seem to be doing so, but watch this. I'll say that, and then it will spin me out on the next corner. Not too shabby. It's just trying to keep it going through that section. That's a bit of a bastard. And plus the cars on the road as well. There we go. Fourth gear seems to do it. It can pull through it. Oh my god. But anyway, getting to the point of the video that we're going to be talking about today, the Grand Tour. The boys are back. Holy shit, it was good. I mean, the way the entrance was and everything, with the cars coming along the desert in Los Angeles, or Nevada I think it was, it blew my mind. There was 3 different versions of the Mustang which they were driving. I think Jeremy was driving the Rocket one. I can't remember who makes that. Richard was driving the GT350R and James was in the Roush Mustang. So I would love for them body kits to come in to Forza, or even the cars themselves, because they look pretty damn sick. They look really sick indeed. So speaking of the cars, we will go through the cars first. We'll go in some cockpit view for this. We will change area in a little second, guys. I just want to try and get a little bit of a better drift score than that. But yeah, the cars, apart from the Mustangs, which I hope they do a proper review on later in the series, but I highly doubt it. I think it was just for show. Yeah, the cars, it was the LaFerrari, which we're driving right now, the McLaren P1 and the 918, the big hypercar holy trinity, which we have been waiting for. And I love the fact that it needed a different show to actually film it. It's brilliant. Oh man, but yeah, it was definitely worth the wait, because some of the shots now, man, I mean, like, some of the panning shots and everything, you can see where that, I think it was 250 million, the budget for the full 3 years. I don't know if that's like the first series or just like the full 3 years, but 250 million? Fucking hell. I mean, when you compare that to the budget which they had on Top Gear, which I think was around 14 million per series. So yeah, you could definitely tell the difference. It's a lot more bright, a lot more colourful, a lot more vibrant, and I think it's the show which they needed. It's not the show which kind of Clarkson needed. It's the show which they needed. They kind of needed a bump up a wee bit, because I think Clarkson was right, because if they continue to do Top Gear, people would think, oh come on boys, you've done enough of this now. But now that they've actually refreshed themselves and everything, and just moved on a wee bit, then it is a completely new thing, and I really like it. Really like it. But the other cars as well included the BMW M2. I was really happy that they put that on the new track. I think it was the Ebola Drome, as they called it. That's pretty funny, but all I have to say is Forza 7, bring in that track. That looks fucking sick. Seriously, it looks really cool. But yeah, the M2 was on it. We had a little bit of the Ferrari 488, but I think they will do a review on that later in the series. And thank you, McLaren, for mucking me up there. But yeah, we'll go to a different area now, guys. Right, so call me mental. I have just teleported to Byron Bay in a Ferrari LaFerrari. This might not go well, because these streets are very narrow indeed. But anyway, as we were talking about, I love the M2, such a cracking thing. But I think it was a big ass freaking statement for Clarkson to say it was the best M car ever made. It's certainly one of my favourites, but I don't know if I would call it the best, because I know a lot of like E30 M3 fanboys are going to jump on the wagon and say, oh, I don't think that's the best M car, it's the E30 M3. And you've got a point, because that car is legendary, but at the same time, I don't know, I really like the M2 in this game, but there's something about it. I wish it was just a bit more bulky, like the 1M. If it just had like a Rocket Bunny body kit or something on it, then yes, please, that'd be great. But apart from that, the other cars was, I think that was it for this one. I must be missing one. Obvious freaking one, but I don't think I am. But overall, the first episode was really good. It got me and Andy laughing, and yeah, even though he's seen it before me, he was still laughing away. But the only bit I didn't really like was the American thing. I mean, it was okay, but I can see after a couple of episodes' time it's going to start to get a little bit boring. But yeah, apart from that, it's just welcome back guys, seriously. Welcome back. Yous are doing really good, because the montage at the start just shows that we've got a lot to expect. Plus 12 weeks. That's 3 fucking months, man. Seriously, so I'm very happy about that, because with Top Gear, I kind of noticed how it was kind of degrading into like 6 episodes per series, and then for the final one I think it was like 10 weeks, but this now is 12 weeks. So more car action for us, man. Definitely more car action for us. Oh yes, sonny boy. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Grand Tour down below. I am just happy to have them back, man. I really am. But anyway, getting back to Forza, it has been a couple of days, and I couldn't be happier, because this thing is an absolute animal, and it's not spammed me out once, and that is very rare for a big freaking mid-engine blooming over 900 horsepower hypercar. So I tried to drift it at Jera the other day, and it kept on spinning me out. Oh, following Kato in here now. Probably not the best idea to do that, because Kato can kill you. Oh, Jesus. Well, apart from running into a fence, I think we've done pretty okay through the wee car park section. Anyway, into some cockpit view action now. Always loved the LaFerrari interior, man. The big sort of squarish steering wheel, obviously based on Formula 1. It feels a lot more less claustrophobic than the 918 and the P1, because the 918's dashboard's actually raised quite up high. It's like in your face. It's not too much like an Aventador, but you can see a lot more than an Aventador in the 918. But yeah, this just feels a bit more special than the other two, in my opinion, because the McLaren, Jesus Christ almighty! Okay, I'm surprised I didn't see that. Holy shit! So the McLaren in the interior apparently is a little bit bare bones, but at the same time, it's actually meant to be very comfortable, because it actually uses electronics to link up the tyres rather than like mechanical stuff. So yeah, apparently it's got a very, very good ride. I haven't been in one. I've stood next to one at the Ignition Festival. I've touched a McLaren P1 GTR at the Ignition Festival, and me and Andy went freaking fangirly about it. Because it was like a big sign saying, do not touch, and we're like, touched it. So yeah, I've got that bragging thing. Blooming touched a McLaren P1 GTR, sat in an Aston Martin DB11, and oh my god, it was nice in it, seriously. I was the last one to sit in it, because the guys come out with the cars on the Top Gear booth at the Ignition Festival, and they basically drove it in, forgot to lock the Aston Martin. I thought, you know what, you only live fucking once here. So a guy done it before me. They just went into the car and thought, yeah, bugger it, we may as well just go and sit in it. And I was the second person into it, and I was the final person into it as well. So the interior, oh, it's good, very, very nice indeed, very nice. I like it, but I'm praying that comes in to Horizon 3. It probably will, because I hope they do a Grand Tour DLC. That'll be amazing. I presume they will for like Forza 7. I don't know if they've had time to do it for Horizon 3, but it would be absolutely awesome if they did, man. If you just want to leave any cars you want me to just drift, like stock cars, then let us know in the comment section below, guys, because I have been thinking about starting a series involving stock cars. So yeah, any cars that you think is really good for drifting on stock power, and I've got the hiccups again, holy shit. But yeah, any car that you think is really, really good for drifting on stock power and basically stock tires, stock everything, let me know. Definitely do that, man. Wait for gear and here. Oh man, sound of this engine. I mean, I don't know what your favourite is out of the three, guys. That'll be the question of the day. What is your favourite? McLaren P1, LaFerrari, or Porsche 918? Now, I was completely gobsmacked, yet again, spoiler, major spoiler here for the Grand Tour Episode 1, that the P1 was the slowest. I was gobsmacked, man. Now, bear in mind that was on the same tyres which they were running. If it was the tyre which they came out the factory on, I had a funny feeling the P1 would be quickest, because Chris Harris actually done a test at that same track, I believe, and the P1 was quickest. So yeah. But I don't know what I would pick, man. I'd probably pick the LaFerrari for the soul and the noise, the P1 for just the sheer adrenaline rush and making you shit yourself, and for living with daily, and for just like the advance in technology and possibly the looks for me, the 918. Because it's just impossible to pick one, man. I mean, if I had the money I would buy them all, but unfortunately I'm not a freaking super duper millionaire. Lucky bastards. That's all I've got to say. If you can afford the three of them cars, you are one lucky son of a bitch. You really are. And I'm not, because I crashed into a fucking Subaru Legacy. There we go. But first impressions of the stock LaFerrari for drifting, it's actually a lot better than I was expecting, right? I mean, I'm not as good as I was in the R34 for obvious reasons. It's not tuned, it's not freaking front engined, it's not blooming get rally suspension on it, it's not got street tyres on it either. I think it's actually sport tyres on this thing that it comes with. So yeah, it's pretty damn rapid and surprisingly good for drifting as well. But I think we're going to be cutting it here, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little short Sunday video talking about the Grand Tour. Yet again, I am very, very glad that they are back. Can't wait for next week's episode. I'll be talking about that, I think, on next Saturday's video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Feel free to let me know your opinions on the LaFerrari and the Grand Tour down below. As I says, I'm going to go ahead and drive this some more, because it is a phenomenal thing. Absolutely phenomenal thing. But if you have enjoyed it, then a like is always appreciated. I would really love for you guys to share the video around as well. It really does help us out, and you know it means the world to me as well, all your support. So I'll see you in the comment section after this video, guys. Yet again, thanks very much for watching. Click the wee end cards here to see another video on that side. I think it is. It depends. Anna, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do my outro here. But yeah, click for an older video or the previous video that side, and then subscribe button that side. So, yep. See you next time, guys. From me and the LaFerrari. Bye bye.